my YouTube subs on and everything.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Hello.
I'm a professional.
We are so professional.
There we go.
Much professional.
I've got
Such wow.
and I've got stuff visible.
Hello.
Very very professional. I didn't even check if the audio is working. The audio is working. Huzzah!
I hope so as well.
I build a ship. Oh, you have the fancy transitions on your stream.
I have.
I should probably make some fancy
I've
transitions.
made my own fancy transitions.
How
Like,
do you make transitions?
uh,
This is probably not a discussion for a stream, but maybe after it.
I can't remember for the life of me, but I made them in this video editing software.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm at the platform.
There you go. Hello.
Hola.
I made a ship. Do you want to see it?
Yes. Show the ship.
It has everything functional, but it's still missing the ship from around thing. So I actually have two cockpit options that I wanted to have your opinion on.
Right.
This is ship Naruto Shippuden number 1.
Where are you?
I'm 187 meters away from you. No, 130. Here, halt. Hello. No, stop. Hello.
Oh, there you are. You didn't
This
show up
thing.
on. You don't show up on my HUD.
Oh, I do have my antenna on. What the fuck's my antenna button? I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't remember what's my
Oh.
transmission button.
Oh.
What?
Oh. It's the letter O. At least at
Oh.
default. Yes.
No. Oh yeah, it is. There we go. Can you now see me?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the predominantly functional ship. This has everything it needs except like most of the thrusters aren't in place, but everything's wide up and it just basically needs a ship being built around it.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm gonna go with for the design. Here's the cockpit number uno.
Numero uno. Right.
I was thinking I'll probably have a very similar cockpit on my capital ships.
Yep.
Either this one or the other one, and this is the other one. They're very similar, but slightly different. The body of the ship here is not relevant. I'm gonna use that body because that's the already done one. Also, I'm not sure about the placement of the struts and everything, like the reinforcement struts.
Yeah.
But these were the two options I currently have for a ship's cockpit. They're both very flat because I like the big flat screen. It's very nice to fly through when you have a big uninterrupted screen.
Yep. Yep.
Which is why I chose that.
Yeah.
All of them have very good visibility both up and down. Actually, this one has better visibility directly up, but I can adjust that with placement of the struts.
Yeah. I'm not too sure actually. I kind of like them both.
Yeah, it's really easy to swap out the cockpits. I think I'm just gonna start building the ship.
Yeah.
Also, this is 30 blocks in length and 15 in width, and it's really fucking small given that it can hold 5 people.
Right.
And I can very easily modify, like lengthen it by I think it was 1 block.
Yeah.
And remove the rear seat for like a more civilian-esque that can carry 4 passengers instead of 2. But I only have 1 crew member.
Right.
Since that is the electronics warfare operator's room in the back.
Yep.
Also, this can be a prison transport.
Yep.
Because both of the crew members can be locked out, and if the prisoners get rowdy, you can just remotely flush the.
You can vent the. Ah, how lovely.
Yep. I'm really happy with the power pack. Like, it's very, very small, and it still has everything it needs to.
That's very concise.
Yeah, it has 2 big hydrogen tanks, I think 3 batteries, 2 oxygen generators, an oxygen tank, and a medium cargo container. Oh, it has 4 batteries, sorry.
Looks good.
And 3 large hydrogen thrusters in the entire pack.
Yeah.
And 1 atmospheric.
That is actually pretty tight.
Source venting indeed.
Yep.
Did I link the set of mods we're using so you can make sure that you have the correct ones installed, that I didn't miss anything when I linked you for armor? I made a collection of all the mods we're using and linked that in the Discord.
I don't think I have the latest model of the Sam Fisher.
Oh no.
It might be this.
I was supposed to ask our color scheme, since our colors were the ministry colors, so almost black, like really dark gray, silver, and blue. But what are we gonna use as accents? Like, do we have predominantly gray and blue and then silver accents, or do we want something shiny and futuristic with like blue and silver and then gray accents?
I think we could go for like mainly dark gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the latest iteration. I have to come back to you.
Oh no. Actually, I had something. I'm not sure if it was by Keen.
Yep.
I had a really fancy red ship from the workshop. I've been collecting cool ships from the workshop. I haven't had really
Again,
that much time to play.
as usual.
Yep, it's fine. It's first list was technically old, like it was the outdated one. I updated it with all the new shit. Where was it? Yep. Ew, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I also have a bunch of Star Wars ships because somebody made really cool Star Wars ships.
Nice.
Where the fuck was it?
I kind of enjoyed the shape of the some fisheries coming together quite nicely.
Yeah.
And it is this like dune cigar type.
Yeah. I was thinking that once I get the dropship ready, I might actually design a picket ship.
Yeah.
Like a non warp capable, basically a corvette that can't jump. We have one for the gaming that I can actually invite you to that at some point, where we just play armor. Like a specific one for that with all the other people, since a lot of the people I play with aren't actually in our Discord.
Oh, that would be cool.
So yeah, someone made this really cool little corvette thing. I don't know if this is by Keen. It's very reminiscent. Oh, I don't remember if this is by Keen. It's very reminiscent of the Red Team ships.
Yeah, wait, I'm coming back.
Yep.
We are officially out of numerical, like, Arabic numerals from my Sam Fisher categorization, and we're back to Roman. This is the Sam Fisher X1A version.
Yeah, like I think the Roman numerals are kind of a cool thing. They're not really used in anything in reality for military rank naming schemes. I think the Italians used them during the Second World War.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong with that.
Where's the red type of ship?
It's somewhere. It's here. You should be able to see it. This
Oh,
is really cool for what such a small ship. There's a surprising amount of stuff inside it. Like it has 3
And
floors.
firepower. Yeah,
Yeah.
you've shown me this before. This is a red ship of some form.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I? It could be that I have.
Yeah.
It's a neat one.
It is really neat one.
Should we talk about the picture leaks for possible grid AI?
Yeah, soon. Let me show you the some newest iteration of Sam Fisher. It's less clangy, which is somewhat surprising.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
really
neat
surprised
one.
that this thing actually has three decks on it, given its like tiny size.
Yeah.
Like the living quarters is very concise, but it's still perfectly functional. It even has windows.
Yeah.
I always struggle to put windows on my warships. I can't find good places for them where they either look good from the inside or they look good from the outside. But I haven't figured out how to do both yet.
Yeah. I have just always tried to hide the windows, since windows are structural weakness. So hide them somewhere.
Except in Space Engineers, where the window block has more health than an armor block.
Wait, what?
I seem to recall that the windows actually have more health than armor blocks.
Okay, Cheesy, are you ready to crash the server?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Go for it.
Yeah, we're at Sam Fisher X, or what did I say, 1A?
I cannot remember.
Yeah, it's X1A now.
Yeah, I was actually thinking once Grid AI comes, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of point defense testing.
Yeah.
Like, have a look at which is actually the most effective point defense weapon against a drone. Like, because I have the ball turret and I can really easily swip guns on it, like from the assault cannons to the auto cannons to the Gatling guns, and of course the amount and placement of the guns.
This one. Here we go.
I would suspect the Gatling guns are better.
The Gatling guns are better. The DPS is larger.
Yeah, but the autocannons have double the range.
Yeah, like you want autocannons for small ship, like suppression, and then
Yeah.
you for point defense you want the Gatlins.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd probably design something that's like a. Since I would assume we can build like AI guided missiles with the grid AI blocks, that shouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
I
so.
feel like there might be more prevalence of missile armed ships. I'll probably design like a point defense gun with
So,
Gatling guns and then
Cheesy,
have
how large was the file size for that red ship?
I can't remember.
You might want to check it out.
The one we just had.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna check the red frigate because that's like the biggest red ship we
Yeah,
have. Where the
you
fuck
do that.
frigate? The frigate is 8,785 blocks, and it is, I think, 60 odd blocks long.
Okay, okay. This monstrosity is only 36,000 blocks,
Jesus Christ!
and it's not ready yet.
I mean, it is a actually, I have a blue team battleship,
Yeah.
which I seem to
Wait,
recall is
don't
roughly
load
the
it now. I
same
just
length.
pasted it
I'm not
in.
loading it. I'm not loading it. The Galactica is 34,000, or the Poseidon.
Yep.
The Battlestar.
Yep.
The lag.
It's coming.
Lag.
It is coming.
There it is.
It is spawning in.
Yeah, I do have a. The blue team battleship is only 18,000.
Oh God.
It's roughly the same length, I seem to recall.
Roughly, yeah.
But I do have a ludicrous ship somewhere. There it is, which is 42,000 blocks.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there was an even bigger one
Okay.
somewhere.
Did I crash the server yet?
Nope.
No. Sadly.
Where is it? I'm certain I had one like absolutely gigantic ship. The one I showed you previously.
Yeah.
It was
So
absolutely massive, like double the size of the Fisher.
Yeah.
I might have unsubscribed from that because it was unusable in anything.
So I actually figured out why my point defense wasn't working as intended.
Yeah.
The guns were turned off.
Oh, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
I do have an Imperial battleship from 40k that's nearly 48,000 blocks.
It should be only 40,000.
I mean, it should.
Yeah. So, Cheesy, come and
Yeah.
check. This is the
Right.
Sam Fisher as it is now. I
Yeah.
add another main gun because I just thought like quad double. It's not a quad gun. Is it a quad gun?
If it has 4 barrels, then it's a
Yeah.
quad gun.
A quad gun wasn't a singular quad gun wasn't enough, so now there's 2 of them.
Yes, it is a Vierling type weapon
Yep.
or a quad.
So now there's 2 of them. Down here. Oh my god, the lag.
Mhm.
Here we have the oxygen generator
Yeah.
area. And above it is the battery bank.
Uh-huh. Battery bank you had last time.
Yeah, okay. Then we go. Let's see.
And then they're gonna drop grid AI in like 2 days, and everything. We go all the new shit, and that's not present in any of our ships.
Yeah, like, fuck. Okay, then.
I was actually thinking that once grid AI comes, it might not be an impossibility to run like a couple of defense drones on all ships.
Yeah, probably. That's my.
Because, like, Yeah.
There's my citadel, basically.
Yeah.
Behind the gyros. That's all the gyros I could mount in this thing, and it still doesn't turn. So.
Give me a second. Yeah, it's the limitations of the engine. We discussed this on
Yeah.
another stream, I think.
So, reason why
About
this
the
huge
movement speed.
ship, if you didn't know, why this massive hunk of metal doesn't turn as it should, is because it's so long.
Long.
It's a long boy.
Long Johnson.
Okay, so through. Wait a minute. Through here
Are
we
you
have
locked on your own
the
ship? Chance.
the engineering. But you've seen that before, so get out of there.
Yes. It's different color. It wasn't blue before.
Yeah, I figured that it might be blue this time.
Blue.
Right. What else have I built? Let's see. I think we have to go down a bit. Yeah, we have.
Imagine building that in survival. Yeah.
Yeah, you no.
I
So,
do actually have a new survival ship. I've been playing survival. I will
oh,
show it to
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. It's a miner, and I'm really happy with how it turned out appearance-wise, given that it's a fully survival built ship.
Access to downwards thrust to fix it
Nice.
if need be.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is a non-pressurized area.
Yeah, it's a non-pressurized area, of course.
I was actually having I can't remember which
Window.
YouTube channel it was, but they basically had like analytics of Star Wars ships, and I'm surprised that in canon a large portion of a lot of the big ships in Star Wars are completely unpressurized and uncrewed.
Yep. And since I figured out what was causing the most of the clang,
Yeah, it was the sideways
so
thrusters.
not the sideways thrusters, the sideways blast doors,
Oh yeah, those.
because
Right.
they didn't fit. So that's why I built. Yeah, I built this, which
Yeah,
was
admittedly, these windows are still pretty well covered. Like this is not exactly a spot where someone would fire.
yeah, but I decided to make this hatch here, and
Yeah.
I seem to have taken it down. But the fun part is that you can slap down a piston there. Can I do that right now? Where's my piston? Where's my piston?
Show me your piston.
Where's my piston? Of course, I don't have piston here. Okay, whatever. So if we put
Actually,
down,
well, as it's finding piston, I'm gonna try and find the Space Engineers leaked images.
Yeah.
Real quick, just to show those
Lock.
quickly on stream. I think we were on Twitter. Space Engineers. I think they shared them on Twitter once someone noticed that they had been leaked.
yeah, they shared
Although
themselves, I think.
Yeah. They did address it that it was a genuine leak.
Yeah.
Like it was apparently it was a failure on Microsoft's part. Since they had set them to be timed, they didn't share at what time they were supposed to come out. No, they shared the video, they haven't actually shared the images. Ah. So apparently the set publication time didn't work for the Xbox page.
Yeah.
So it was basically a failure from Microsoft's part.
Yep.
I can't find the actual leaked images. I can find a few of them, but not the full
That's
thing.
fine. So I figured out that the space where there was the blast doors could function also as an additional hardpoint.
Ooh, Morgun.
Morgun. This thing
I'm
doesn't
stuck
fit
in
through
Morgun.
there though.
Nope. It needs to be sunk in by one or use a smaller turret.
Yeah. I can't remember how
Oh,
I
yes,
built this. Because
You
some
probably
turret
sank it
fits
in by
there.
one.
I can't.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Oh. Why not?
Because if I remember right, this just opens up to the... Yeah.
Ew.
So I cannot. This worked last time. Classic Space Engineers.
It could just be a different turret.
Yeah, I think it was a different turret.
Yeah.
But yeah, this could be used as an additional hardpoint, and I would do the exact same thing on up above. So we would have
Yeah.
additional hardpoints for the ship.
We must construct additional pylons.
Indeed. That would act as a... What are they? Like...
I'm gonna hop on
even
the
more
top
point
deck.
defense. Probably gonna put like Gatling turrets there.
I'm gonna hop on the top deck of the Fisher and find my miner. Where is my miner? My miner 6. There it is. My survival miner. Which I am really happy with, given that it is survival.
Yep.
There we go. This is actually not the current version. The current version has an added hydrogen engine,
But
which
yeah,
this one doesn't.
I'm gonna remove the Fisher. This is the update on it,
Yep.
as far as I've gone with it, and I've been addicted to Valheim again, so haven't been playing too much.
I've been playing tons of armor as
Yeah.
of late. But yeah, once you've deleted the Fisher, my
There we go.
little miner is above it, of where
I
it
can see
used
it.
to be.
There
I'm
we go.
really happy with this, given that it is fully
Bye-bye.
survival. It has retractable landing gear and everything.
Ooh, this is... Yeah, this looks nice.
It also has some extra space in the back if I need to add stuff, so it's
Yeah.
future-proof. Like there is extra space in there in the tail
Yeah, I can see
where I
that.
can add stuff
That's
that's
nice.
easily converted. I have actually in the survival game I've been playing with a friend, I have added a hydrogen engine in the back there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got retractable landing gear. It has like full-on lights. I can shut off all my lights. I can retract my landing gears. Oh, this is the version with the fucking auto lock on. Crying out loud. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. So I've got retractable landing gear, got nav lights. I've got landing lights. No, it's 7 and then 8. I go spotlights and I got nav lights like green, white, red navigation lights on it. I haven't set up any scripts or anything for the screens, but it's a really functional survival miner.
Looks good. Oh yeah, I built 2 inside rovers for the Fisher. So we head back to the
I also found in the survival game, I found the plushie. So of course, naturally, I have a plushie on my miner now.
That is amazing.
You can only find those in the unknown signal things, and they are really fucking rare, apparently. Oh yeah, yes. Show me your rovers.
Where are they? So.
But yeah, I was thinking, since speaking of the like survival drone stuff or the defense drones, I was thinking something like the corvette and the picket ship could carry a single drone. The frigate probably 2, and the destroyer 4, since real warships have hangars. And if you can use drones, you need a lot less hang-up space, and in Space Engineers, you
I missed it.
You
No!
missed it. Off it goes. Goodbye. Tumbling into the emptiness of
Bonk.
space.
There you go.
Chonk. I'm marginally annoyed by how artificial mass blocks work in Space Engineers. Oh,
So-
it's neat.
So if you want to move it, I can tell you how. So place your hand or 2 fingers on buttons 3 and 4. Those control the forward movement of those. And then buttons 2 and 5 control the reverse what is it? Velocity on the wheels. So you could reverse that. And then you turn it like a tank.
Yep.
You control the sides.
Why did you make it like this?
Because it's smaller than to use the, what are those? Those
Yeah, but
wheels.
there's a script that does this controlling for you with WASD.
I didn't find it.
Oh, I'll look for that for you.
Thanks, mate. But yeah, that's one. Then I build
Speaking
another
of
one.
scripts, I found a brilliant script.
Right.
I still have no idea how it functions as a script,
Yeah.
but what it does, it sorts your cargo space, and it allows you to have your assemblers automatically hold a specific number of specific things in your cargo.
Oh, that's nice.
It's so useful for survival. I
Yeah.
can't for the life of me remember who made it. I'll actually really quickly paste a programmable block and try and find it. Because in
Oh.
case people don't know this is a brilliant script for survival. Prog block. Do I actually have scripts on the server? I think I do. Let's
Oh, yeah.
let us see.
I called these rovers ITVs, so internal transport vehicles.
Yep. This one, IC's inventory manager. It is such a good script.
Let me see.
I can open it in workshop and show the stream. I need to go to display capture. There we go. Oh, whoops. So here we go. It's IC's inventory management, and it is fucking amazing. Like it literally gives you the screen that shows you how much you have of something, and you can automatically just set these. Okay, I want to have 80 power cells at all time in my inventory, and
Yeah.
it will constantly make 8. Like if you take out power cells, it'll make more.
Huh.
It's such a good script.
Sounds awesome.
But yeah, I'm still marginally annoyed by the way that artificial mass works because it pushes everything.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that doesn't control at all, but
Yeah, there's not enough space to turn it.
Yeah. It
Very
doesn't
cool.
work. But you
I
can
think
drive
it
it.
doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
I think it might need more friction
Turn the
because
friction up.
I
Then.
get the feeling that it's too heavy for the wheels to actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you have. I'm assuming you have hidden them. Yes, you have. How much
Yeah.
friction does it have? It has. Go to. And I need to bump it up a bit. Gonna faff about a bit with your wheel settings to see if that fixes it. I kind of get the feeling that it would be a friction problem. Nope, no, it's not. No, it's a bit better now,
Yeah.
but
Seems
it
like
bounces up weirdly.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure why.
But yeah, that would be the transport vehicle for personnel.
Yeah.
And the other one for cargo.
Yes.
So at the back you can see the little plug that it has.
Yep. Plug.
It's a butt plug because it's at the butt of
It's a butt plug.
Yeah. So you can connect that to a rotor.
Yep.
I've actually built that in the Sam Fisher, where you can connect this to a rotor at the hangar where I keep these things. And when it's connected, you can turn the batteries to charge and it will charge itself.
Acid question.
Yes.
What is that texture on the gyroscope? That's funky. It's like a spider web.
That's the... What is that? Let me see.
You made it.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
I do kind of wish we got some kind of a better looking gyroscope because the base one's a bit naff.
It's this one.
Oh, okay, right. I see. That's the neon one.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, Queen.
But yeah, there were leaks. Let me show you the stream.
Indeed, there were.
There were leaks. Look, I couldn't find all the leak pictures, but this is a couple of them. So we had these drones with smiley faces, which are pretty neat. Like the smiley face is a new thing, and whatever, like that looks like it's a full block LCD, like a full 1x1x1 block LCD, which is fucking neat. The smiley faces are new, and that's presumably a remote control, but it could also be a different kind of camera. And this is maybe a programmable block that looks like this server corner thing. That's also really fucking neat.
Yep.
There were other blocks as well. There was also like some cool hallway stuff and things like that.
Indeed.
But they leaked accidentally. Essentially, what happened was the Xbox Collector's Edition page, which has all the DLC in it. They had uploaded those pictures to the Xbox page for that version, and apparently what happened was that they had been timed to come out at a currently unspecified time, but the timing feature had failed, and they just went live immediately after uploading.
Yep. Yeah.
I seem to recall that was currently the official story of what happened.
It was the official story.
They're not firing any interns currently.
Nope. Yeah, and they came out with it like, it's out now.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do about it.
But it wasn't a Gaijin leak, which are quote unquote leaks, usually.
Yeah.
Gaijin leaks tend to be for building hype, like they are. They call them leaks, but they are often from official sources given to content creators.
Yep. It's like Magic. It's like Magic the Gathering has this spoiler season where they leak or they spoil some of the cards that come with the new set, which means that they spoil the best cards in the set.
Did you get the 40k sets, by the way?
I got the Abaddon one with the special super foiling thingy.
Why would you get Abaddon the Armless when you have Trazen the Infinite? Was it Trazen or was it Imhotep?
I thought it was Imhotep, but if I remember right, Trazen is there.
Yeah.
I was first going to get the Trazen one, but when I went out to buy them, the Trazen was already sold out, so I had to settle with the Chaos Gods.
I'm kind of excited for the next Siege of Terra book because that's it's been confirmed that it is going to change the Sanguinius Horus battle, but we don't know how. But it's been confirmed that the current law regarding that is going to change.
Sanguinius changes sides at the last minute and decides to join Horus, and
one theory is that Sanguinius is significantly more powerful than the other Primarchs that is nowadays canon.
yeah.
So one theory is that Sangi himself would fall to the Black Rage, kill Horus, go rabid and try to kill the Emperor, and then the Emperor would get wounded and smack Sanguinius down.
Yeah.
But they went with the old story just to keep everybody happy and not reveal that one of the Primarchs went vicious and tried to kill the Emperor.
Yeah.
Like that's one theory.
Primal.
The other one is that other one is that Sanguinius was already like severely wounded after slapping Kabanda and Angrond.
Yeah.
And that's why he died.
Yep.
Because it is established that full power Sanguinius is more powerful than Chaos juiced up Horus.
Yep. Or maybe Dorn has something to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of cool to hear about Dawn as well, because I think Dawn's previously established death is also happening in the last book, but we now know that he's not dead.
Yep, Dorn is not dead.
Yep.
Those who wonder what we're talking about is the Primarchs from the
40,000.
440k.
Yes. Who do you think is the next Primarch that becomes loyal? Or becomes woken up?
You mean from the Loyalist or?
Loyalist. All the Chaos Primarchs are accounted for.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, they've teased Lion a bit, so probably Lion.
I would suspect it's the Lion, because he'd make the most sense and he'd be an interesting character to oppose Gilliman in certain ways.
Yeah. And like, if Lion awakes, the wolves are gonna go berserk, even more than they are already. Since they have.
I mean,
so
we
much...
know where Corvus Corax is. He's not lost. He's one of the few that we nowadays know where he is.
Where is Corvus?
Trying to stab Lorgar.
Okay.
He's constantly stalking Lorgar's tower, but Chaos is currently keeping him out.
Yeah, and then we know that Jagatai Khan is in Webway somewhere.
Yeah, Khan's somewhere in the Webway. Rus is in the Eye of Terror. Fulgrim's on a vacation sipping margaritas somewhere, and Dawn's probably building a sandcastle on the same beach.
Who was the salamanders? Fulgrim.
Not Fulgrim. Vulcan.
Vulcan, yeah. Vulcan is somewhere sipping margaritas. And then we have Alfarius, who nobody actually knows where he is.
Oh, it could be Omicron.
Oh, I mean, it's Alpha Legion. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've listened to so much Alpha Legion lore lately, and it's I love the lore behind Alpha Legion, because it's just like, yeah, we have this, and all of these stories are lies, especially the lies.
Yeah.
Don't believe anything, especially the truth.
I recently actually read the battle between what's his face, the Black Templars chapter master.
Helbrecht.
Yeah, Helbrecht. I recently read. I didn't read the entire book, but I found online the bit where Helbrecht becomes a bit of a I can do everything prick and gets his shit kicked in by Imhotep the Stormlord. And that was a fairly entertaining fight.
Yep, I bet.
Because Helbrecht goes in like, yeah, we're invincible. I'm gonna beat everyone. Rah 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 rah. Then he stabs Imhotep through the chest when he's just kind of standing there. Pulls out the sword, and Imhotep immediately heals.
Yep.
And then it just goes, oh.
Yeah, you can hear the bass line coming.
Like, really high-end Necrons are fucking insane.
Yeah, Alpha Legion lore was really fun to listen. I actually kind of want the book, the Alfarius book, where it stays. The first lines are, "I am Alfarius. This is a lie." That was a lie. What the fuck am I gonna do with this?
Like I really like the the Necron books that I've been recently
Oh,
reading.
yeah.
I read those, and then I've been reading Gaunt's Ghosts and a bit of Caiaphas Cain, as well as the what's it called, the Night Lord's Omnibus, which was actually really good.
Oh, yeah, Night Lords are weird.
It's the Horus Heresy and slightly beyond of what happened to the Night Lords. It has stuff like including the death of who's that Primarch? The sulky, edgy kid that everyone always forgets.
Who? What? Where?
Night
Conrad.
Lord's Primarch.
Conrad Curse.
Yeah.
So
The
that
Omnibus has
means
his death and then has the other guys as well. We're not building ships, we're just talking about 40k.
So yeah, Tarzan has a Magic the Gathering card.
Yes.
And Trazyn the Infinite, yes. He has Death Touch, which means that if he does damage to any other creature, the creature just dies.
Yeah.
And then his special ability is that he has all the activated abilities from of all artifacts in your graveyard. So all the artifacts you have been destroyed from you. He has the activated abilities of those.
Oh no.
The collection grows.
Trazyn's staff is actually one of the most powerful weapons in all of 40k.
As I've heard.
The emphatic obliterator, because the staff itself is fairly normal. It's just a Necron Overlord staff.
Yeah.
But the little green ball on it is made by the old ones.
Oh.
Apparently, it houses an vengeful god in it.
Oh, of course. What
and
else?
there's a theory that the orb itself has a full Catan in it.
Lovely.
Because it's one of the few weapons that can actually kill the Catan, not just shatter them but kill them.
Nice.
Also, it has a funny ability where if you hit someone with it, everyone who shares the same purpose and mind around them will also die.
Oh my god.
It's in the lore, it's ludicrously powerful.
Well, it's 40k. Everything is.
Yeah, there's a segment where he just casually hits a Terminator, killing an entire squad of assault Terminators with a single strike.
Oh, by the way,
ludicrous.
my favorite card to come out of the Warhammer MTG thingamabob was Karn the Betrayer.
Oh,
because
cool.
Karn has power of 5, so he does 5. How much do you know of Magic?
Not much.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain it a little bit. So, Karn has power of 5, so when he deals damage, he deals 5 damage, and he has toughness of 1, which means even one singular damage can kill him. However, he has a special rule that says that any damage that would be dealt to Karn will be negated, and he has to attack and defend every time possible. And whenever he deals damage, whenever he attacks another player, that player gains control of Karn. So he just keeps on switching hands all the time. I fucking love him. And he deals fucking 5 damage every strike. You have 40 life to start with, or 20, actually 40 in those games. So he deals 1/8 of your your health total in one sweep. But then you get control of him, because when the fuck not, and he has to attack every single time. It's so fucking good. I love it.
Why is that not functional? Fuck.
So, geez, what are we building today? Or we're just talking Warhammer?
I'm putting some thrusters on my ship currently.
Lovely. I don't know what to build next. I mean, last time I just memed around with the orbital cannon.
Yeah. I've been meaning to build some kind of a heavy defense gun.
Yeah.
I do have a design in mind with a singular railgun so that it's a ground-based heavy defense weapon.
Yeah. Oh, I've shown you the rotary cannon that I had.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have?
I maybe start. No, I don't want to build anything with that.
Every time someone says rotary, I'm reminded. Do you know the? Where is it from? I think it's from Sound of Music.
Yeah.
The fucking puppies and kittens song.
Yeah.
And there's a really old, I think it's a vine of some girl practicing to sing that. And then, like, from the other room, her sister goes, "Sticking my dick in rotisserie chicken," in the same tune, and it's hilarious.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yes, it is brilliant. I need this block. Yes, this block.
Okay.
Needs to be like that. There we go. Connecting my thrust.
Ooh. Le Trust.
I think this is enough to fly. Did I link you the thrust calculator?
Maybe. I can't remember.
No. I found a thrust calc. Oh no, I accidentally shut off all of my things tabs.
No. Well, anyway. Here's one.
Essentially, like you insert the amount of gravity where you want to fly, and you insert the weight of the ship, and I found it, and it gives you the amount and type of and size of thrusters you need.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's really useful.
How much damage do thrusters actually do?
A lot.
Because I was thinking, and hear me out. Imagine an assault vehicle
Yes.
with enough weight and enough brake force to keep it steady and use a large hydrogen thruster as a weapon,
That might work.
as a flamethrower.
I think it
Stationary
would be more
flamethrower.
like a giant fucking welding torch.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would not be practical, but it would be
I don't see
fucking
why that
cool.
wouldn't work.
Like,
Yeah.
how much like brake force you would need to keep it steady?
Some. An amount, definitely.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. These
I
streams
was
are
actually
just
watching.
for me. These streams are just about memeing around with this game.
Yeah, I was watching a video yesterday, which actually fairly interesting. It was someone did the math on whether or not the Halo ODST drop pods would actually be survivable.
Oh.
Turns out they are.
Oh,
They would be perfectly fine, and we could easily build them.
I have built the drop pods.
Yeah, but in like real life, we could easily build ODST style drop pods.
Yeah, that's true.
Since it's even without braking thrusts, the G-force is less than in NASCAR car crashes.
Oh,
Because NASCAR car crashes go to around 100 Gs, which will knock you around really badly. But people after that are still generally functional within a couple of minutes. And given the data that they have on the Halo wiki and everything, the drop pods should have a impact G-force of, I think it was 63 Gs. But if it uses braking thrusters for 1 second, spreading all of that impact around,
yeah.
I think it was only like 14 Gs for a second, which you wouldn't even black out in that time.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of insane that we could possibly have orbital drop pods functional if there was any need for them.
Yeah. Why would you need orbital drop pods?
I mean, if we had a... Trump did make the Space Force, don't forget.
Yeah, but like after listening about the Space Force, they actually like quite make sense.
Yeah,
have-
I mean, it would be a rapid response unit. DARPA is actually looking at I think it's U.S. Marine Corps vehicle that would be a low orbit / like very high atmospheric transport vehicle, so that they would have a reaction speed of around 2 hours to anything.
Oh, that's nice.
And if there was a military space station or a couple of them that used orbital drop pods, it could be even less than that, or reaction speed.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of having drop pods, is you can act really quickly to threats.
Yeah.
Since we're not exactly assaulting other planets currently.
Currently, let's just put it out there that it's a
Did I
possibility.
talk about the possibility of the Venus colony? second stream.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. I've heard about that.
That was really cool.
It's really neat.
Like, I'd want to live in Bespin
Yeah, why not?
from Star Wars, since that's the whole idea of the Venus colony, was literally float in the sky amongst the clouds.
Yep.
Would be really neat, methinks.
Where is my
just-
nuclear?
I'm just building bits on the ship without actually thinking if I should put them there or somewhere else. That looks like ass. It's been such a long break that I don't remember how I designed the ship. Like, I had some design ideas, but I don't fucking remember them anymore.
That's alright.
I think the idea was that I'd go from here and then go up to avoid the door, and then go back over there and then just cut that off. That's too wide. I think that was roughly the idea what I was thinking. Should still also do a stream where we try to practice building space elevators. For, like, in the kind of way that we might build one in survival if we're still intending to build one on the community server once
Okay.
Grid AI comes. Okay, first of
So,
all,
GC,
we're
I've
supposed
proven
to
it technically works. If you park the vehicle, it will just like, it won't move, it will just tilt over.
Where are you?
So I'm at the planet.
Oh, you're on the planet.
I
Yeah,
come back up.
right.
I come back up.
Okay. Oh, whoa.
What? Oh god.
Oh, yes, the Uwu cockpit.
The Uwu cockpit is the best thing.
Uwu cockpit is cute.
Uh-huh.
Uwu. I had an idea of going like at least yay far with those. Like, I have a couple of ideas what I could do, and if I went there, then I could do another blip like there, maybe. Continue that on a little bit. Connect it from there or something. I really should buy one extra credit on Audible because I really want to get the next Gaunt's Ghost book.
Oh yeah.
Book 8 like ends in a massive cliffhanger.
Of course.
They usually like end the story entirely, but the 8th book really ends on a big cliffhanger, and it's kind of nice, but it's kind of irritating.
Hasn't I thought the series was finished?
It is, but I don't have all of the books yet.
Ah, right.
I've got 8, I think, and there's 14 of them.
Oh, cool. Right. This vehicle is gonna need bigger tires.
I'm gonna need a bigger boot.
Gonna need a big boot. The big bot.
Indeed. The
Okay.
big boss.
Oh, okay. I've just like. This game gives me too much power, Cheesy. It's not good.
Are you going mad with power?
Yes, I am. What I'm basically doing is I'm designing a Land Raider. Not even a Land Raider, like a fucking... What is it? Bastion Imperialis at this point.
Good God. Stormsword Titanicus. Okay. So that would be roughly my upwards, like my view from above the ship, and I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna put a couple of guns on it, probably on the sides.
Yeah.
Like single turrets for point defense, like because this is gonna be also the drone observation craft.
Yeah.
When we have carriers with drone operations, it's good to have at least a couple of manned craft that can observe how the drones are doing from outside the battlefield. Man craft.
Instead
Craft
of
a man.
woman craft or...
Yes.
Yes.
Craft a man.
Craft man. It's something like World of Mancraft. What is that?
Yeah, it's
Just
kind of like
UI?
craft beer, but you make a man.
Yeah. Understandable. Okay. Good to know. It's nice that we've established that now.
Yes.
Okay. So.
The ship still looks really long, like weirdly long, even though it is only 30 blocks. But it looks a lot longer than that. But it's actually, sorry, it's 31 blocks in length. It's 15 meters in length. If memory serves, that's actually less than the Black Hawk.
That's not too much then.
I think the Black Hawk's 20 meters with the rotor fully extended. And something like the Osprey is like 30 odd meters, I think.
Yeah.
The V-22. Did you hear that the Americans are replacing the Black Hawk?
Oh, no, I didn't.
The UH-60 is retiring after, what, 50 years of service? Not quite that long.
Yeah.
It actually could be like 50 years at this stage, I don't know.
But it sounds long.
Yeah. It's been serving for a very long time. The venerable Black Hawk. The venerable Immortalis Imperator.
Yep. Or something or other.
Is it Imperator or is it just Veneralis Immortalis Emperor? I can't remember.
Which one? What are you
About
talking
the God Emperor of mankind. The Master of mankind. There's the whole like Imperialis Venerable Immortalis Emperor or something, but I can't remember how it goes.
Oh yeah, something like that. Sounds about right.
Something Emperor.
Yeah. Ave Imperator. Excelsis Terra.
Indeed.
Hail Hydra. Wait! No.
Wait, no. We're not Alpha Legion. We do not hail the Hydra.
It was so good. I can't remember what was the YouTuber, like Warhammer lore YouTuber. It was well, whatever. He does this like character where he's a scripter, a scribe, or in Collegium, some form of Collegium of Imperium, and the Alpha Legion video ends with him going Ave Imperator in excelsis terra, Hail Hydra, and then comes the pitch, like the pitch of like subscribe and whatever.
Yeah.
Just really quickly at the end, Hail Hydra. And it was so good. I fucking love it. Oh man, it was good. I've been fighting myself not to buy Horus Heresy models / Alpha Legion.
I kind of want to do Horus Heresy as well.
Yeah. I mean, I could just take my old Black Templars and paint them. Horus Heresy style. Yeah. Imperial shits, or let's face it, I'm gonna build Alpha Legion Force.
Yeah.
So I've been fighting myself not to do that since I have so much models to paint. And we have this Age of Sigmar campaign coming as well.
Yeah.
So
I really want to buy some Necrons as well, but I still got a bunch of AdMech to paint, and I still haven't finished my AdMech army. I got a half an army, like around 800 odd points.
Yeah.
But since they use the power score nowadays, my power score isn't even half an army.
Oh no. So
Since like the AdMech's in a really weird spot. Like if you go with points, the armies are fairly small, like normal size, what you'd expect from a 40k army. But for some reason, the power score of the AdMech units is really low. So you can field huge armies if you go with power score.
Yep. I found the ground test site.
So, that was pretty neat.
What? Okay.
Yeah, that looks kind of nice. I'm slowly building the ship around my frame. I should have taken a blueprint of the frame it alone and not just add shit to it. It was not it actually. What was that blueprint? I had a blueprint. When was it? I'm currently doing. What is this? Oh, it's that one. That didn't work. Right. I remember now. I also do need to learn, like, in space engineers, I need to learn how to, like, give details using colors.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of like big creators, or not even big creators, but like known guys who make workshop stuff do a lot of their details in the colors rather than like actual blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like ass. Wow, that looks bad. That's maybe not.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's enough thrust to fly this thing in. Do I have gyros on it actually? I don't remember. I have 2. That's
How
probably not
close to the block do I have to be? I now broke it. God damn it.
What are you doing? Why'd you break it?
I'm trying to figure out the length that this thing can...
The girth.
God. No.
I'm gonna put some temporary thrusters just to see how if this thing could actually fly on a planet. I was actually thinking if we're gonna do the space elevator thing, we should probably try and do it on Patam.
Yeah.
Because it has by far the thinnest atmosphere.
Yeah.
Or the thinnest like gravity bubble. Since Earth is like 40 odd kilometers, which would be an insane thing to build, but Patam's only like 9 kilometers, which I think would actually be doable to go like completely out of the gravity well. Look, my ship flies.
Where are you?
Here I am.
Oh, lovely. This doesn't seem to work. You know, it doesn't break it.
I might have thruster damage turned off on the server settings.
Damn it.
I'm not sure.
Can you turn it back on for a while?
No.
What?
I need to shut off the server.
Oh, fine, not then.
It's not burning. You need to put it on thrust override.
I know, but if I put it, this happens.
You need thrusters to counteract that.
Yeah. Or something. Like I can do this, and it just fucking goes. As a rocket vehicle should. But like... Since there's no thruster damage, it's not easy to test.
I mean, it's fairly easy to see if you have thruster damage.
But it didn't work.
Oh, whoops.
What? Yeah, no.
There is no thruster damage. Okay, I need to turn that on. Are you trying to do like a break in vehicle?
Yeah, like a flamethrower.
Okay. I kind of wish this game had like more different kinds of weapons. We have fairly conventional weapons.
Should we play with the weapon? What is the mod? Arsenal mod?
Weapon core.
Weapon core mod. Yeah.
Is the one that has tons of weird shit for weapons. But I was thinking like stuff like there aren't even shotguns in the game.
No.
Let alone flamethrowers.
Well, you can just make this industrial flamethrower like this.
Yeah.
I actually quite like this look. Like the idea behind this type of vehicle.
Yeah. Look how small my ship is in comparison.
Well, this is completely out of large blocks. I mean, it is completely impractical.
Yeah, this is roughly the down and up profile that I'm looking for the ship. If you look at it from below, you can see the kind of profile I'm going for.
Yeah. It is really small.
Yep, it is surprising. It feels very big when you walk around it. Like it feels weirdly long, but at the end of the day, it's actually really small.
I think you can fit that in the hangar in.
Yep. That was the idea. I'm trying to make this as small as possible, so that I would also have the option to do stuff like dock on a probably like something like a dorsal side of a Corvette.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I tried to make it small enough that I could easily dock it on small craft, like not small craft, but like large, small warships.
Exactly.
I don't have enough. This does need more gyros. It only has 2 currently. It's gonna need more. Also, the thrusters currently are just placeholders. Well, luckily I have plenty of convenient little holes to shove more gyros in.
Right.
Gyroscope.
Gyroscope.
Actually, also a bit of a shorter stream today because I've seemed to have obtained a perpetual headache during the past week.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's since I was ill during the Christmas and holiday season, and then I started exercising again, and now my muscles are going like no.
Yeah, same.
And as a result, I have a perpetual headache.
I started on a new, what would I call it, like a gym program.
Regime program. I think it's the correct word.
Whatever. And now I had a really good like back day yesterday, but then there was too many people at the gym, and I decided not to do like what are these, biceps. I have to do that tomorrow. But good God, you remember when we were going to the gym together?
Yes.
Like from that, I've only gone down a lot. I cannot do a set of 10 barbell curl like what is it, bicep curls with 10 kilos dumbbell. I cannot do that.
I've almost gotten back to doing 100 kilo bench. Like last I benched, it was like 85.
Yeah, I did. This is fun. I did. Last Sunday I had a push day, so I had a bench press. So I did 50 kilo bench press, and it fell on top of me. I couldn't do 50 kilos from bench. The fuck is going on?
I want to do squats and deadlifts again. I love deadlifts.
Deadlifts are nice.
I need to get the ankle surgery before that.
Very nice compound exercise. I love it.
Like deadlifts, probably my favorite exercise of all time.
Oh no.
Before Corona, I bought myself a really nice like quick lock lifting belt for deadlifting because I was getting to like 160 kilos.
Yeah, well then you're gonna need it.
And I've gone too fat and the belt no longer fits me.
Oh no!
It was like 170 euros. It's a really nice, like real leather thick belt with a quick lock.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't fit me because I'm too fat.
Well.
I have actually been losing quite a lot of weight. Like I lost like 10 kilos last year.
That's good to hear.
And I'm now doing like not a proper like diet, but I'm counting all the calories I eat and trying to get good macros and stuff. And so far I've lost like 2 kilos this year. I still have hopes to getting six-pack abs by the time I'm 30.
Ooh, lovely. When are you gonna turn 30?
In a bit under a year and a half.
Oh.
I'm turning 29 this year.
Oh, right.
In May.
Oh.
I should have enough time to get.
Like 15, you young lad.
Yeah. How old are you? Like 31?
31.
Yeah.
I just turned 31 like this Christmas.
Yeah. Someone suggested that I'd stream as many hours as I turn on my birthday.
Do it.
I said no.
Do the 24-hour stream.
That would be 29 hours if I was to stream.
Do the 24-hour stream. Fucking do it.
They would probably still murder me if I streamed for 24 hours.
Why?
She claims that I'm loud.
Tell her to go somewhere else for the time being.
Yeah.
Be gone, woman.
Indeed.
You
I must stream now, be gone.
Yeah. Yeah. I God damn it, I remember doing the 24-hour stream. It was,
I remember you did that once.
yeah, it was
Didn't we
awful.
do like a 12-hour? Was it 12-hour or 8-hour Guild Wars 2 stream at some point?
We did like 12-hour Guild Wars 2 stream at some point, yeah,
Yeah.
with the whole
We're
crew.
trying to get Dee to play Guild Wars 2 since she loves Elder Scrolls Online.
I could like try to come back to Guild Wars 2 after.
Yeah, I actually reinstalled the game the other day.
I still have it installed. Like I bought the collector's edition or whatever
Yeah.
thingamajig from the new expansion.
I don't have
Because-
the new expansion yet.
Yeah, because I just love the game. I like the developer. Can't say I love
I
it.
do like Arena in it. I do like Arena in it as well.
Yeah.
And like, even though people complain about the way they monetize their game,
Yeah.
which is like all of the really cool cosmetics are behind the paywall, but since that's the only thing you pay for is cosmetics,
There we go.
I think that's pretty good. Plus the cosmetics they have in the game are still pretty neat looking, though some of them require quite a lot of work to obtain.
Yeah.
But like the base cosmetics don't look bad in Guild Wars. And the cosmetics you can get aren't actually that expensive if you really want to.
There we go. Now it works.
Huzzah.
So I just have to override every single thruster.
Yeah. I'm so far really happy with my shuttle. I do need to give it some thought of how I'm gonna actually build it, but it should now have enough thrust everywhere. So I just basically need to build a shell around it, paint it, and all sorts of stuff like that. Add some greeble.
Should I turn this to an actual like functioning, like actually build this thing?
Why not? It could be fun. I do want to build like essentially a giant tank with a big, like large ship railgun for orbital defense.
Yeah.
Of course, they don't fly all the way to the orbit, but like.
It looks like
since
they would.
Yeah, and in a lot of sci-fi, they have these like heavy landing ships.
Yeah.
Like the Acclamator in Star Wars, like the big rhino-looking Imperial landers in 40k.
Yeah.
And I think if you could if you could keep a vehicle like that hidden until the enemy has established an LZ and is starting to bring those big landers, and you could bring one down on the LZ, I think that would be absolutely devastating.
Yeah, it would be. It would like break or horribly hinder the landing force.
And I do have an
I
idea
think
of
Templin
how to
Institute
build
did a
it.
very good video about like escalation in like interstellar warfare.
I saw that one as well.
It was really good.
They make really good stuff, and then there is who's the other guy who does really cool spacey stuff. The guy who does all the like, how would this weapon actually work in space?
Yeah.
Can't remember who that is now.
Oh.
Also, all my controls are messed up because I'm trying to use the armor controls to do things. I do actually have on this ship there is already a rotor under the chin, which is gonna house a targeting camera, like a turret camera for targeting for the officer in the back.
Yeah.
I'm calling him the electronics warfare officer for the time being, but there is no
I mean, that's
warfare in Space
as
Engineers.
good as a name as any other.
Yeah. I'd kind of wish it would be kind of cool if once we get grid AI, they would add some kind of an electronic warfare device that would disrupt drones.
That would be
And
neat.
that would be neat, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Maybe someday in the future.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at. There was one stream about things they would like to see in space, and like they would like to do in Space Engineers 2.
Yeah.
And some of it was actually really neat. Like they already tested things like aerodynamics, like proper aerodynamics,
Yeah.
and things like that with the new engine, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Also, have you noticed they've changed the rain a little bit? It no longer rains through blocks in Space Engineers.
Really?
Yep, if you come under your ship, it doesn't rain in here. They fixed it.
Well, how about fucking time?
Yep, it's no longer Skyrim where it rains through blocks.
Yeah.
Did you see the announcement for Skyblivion?
I didn't see the announcement, but I saw the news article about it.
Yeah. They made a trailer as well. That's on
Oh, that's
YouTube.
neat.
It's really neat. Like, given that that's the essential, it's kind of like the Black Mesa project where they are literally building a game
Yeah.
as fans, which I think is insane. It's really cool, but it's also kind of insane.
Yeah. I only have few questions for them. Why? Why would you do that? I mean,
It's cool.
it is really neat. Let's face it,
And
Oblivion was a pretty good Elder Scrolls game.
Oblivion was a really good Elder Scrolls game, but if you play it now, it's also really fucking janky.
Yeah, it's so old.
It's weird because Morrowind doesn't feel that janky.
Oh, really?
Oblivion feels a lot jankier, even though like Morrowind is jankier, but it's sufficiently old where you no longer notice the jank. Because it's like you go with the mindset of it's an old game.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like that. But Oblivion isn't there yet.
Yeah.
Oh, the rain stopped. But I was thinking like once I have the gunship ready, I'll probably build, most likely in tandem, I'll build the, like start off maybe with the Corvette and then just squeeze that down a little and remove the jump drive and maybe change the weaponry and call that a picket ship.
Yep.
Or a gunboat or something.
Okay, that's about as much as I'm willing to do today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go soon as well, like right about now.
Yeah.
Like it's getting late and I have to still work tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do a quick spiel. We're still doing the community server, so if you don't have space engineers and you want to play with us once Grid AI comes, go nab space engineers.
That game.
Actually, there was some promotion by Keen. I might send them an email like, oh, by the way,
didn't Keen usually do like some sort of sale when the new update rolls around? Like there should
also,
be a flash sale or something.
They now have a program for like even small streamers can apply, which is like streaming, like Keen streaming partners or something they called it. Which is like you get things like special promotions just for your streams.
Oh, that's
cool.
You
can have sale codes and stuff for space engineers, and Keen themselves will promote your streams on their social media and stuff like that.
Hey, let's talk about that later.
Yep.
So
that's just something I quickly noticed. I haven't actually looked into it.
Oh, that should be. We should maybe send them a message.
Yeah, I'm standing on your roof.
Have fun. Let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready, Cheesy?
Yes. There is still no thruster damage. Off we go into the distance of the sunset, which doesn't move. That's actually a pretty nice vista looking up, since we can see the asteroids and you can see 2 planets and a moon. 2 moons actually, like looking directly up. That looks kind of neat.
One asteroid is really low orbit. Anyway, we've been half of the ministry. We play multiplayer games and other stuff here on the interwebs. And thank you so much for coming. As I said, I used to stream a lot. Now I don't stream at all. Barely at all.
He says while streaming.
While streaming, I usually don't anymore because I'm a working lad. I'm a job boy. Where I teach English to kids. This language I'm trying to speak very well, yes. And, well, yeah. There's that. Then we have addedcheese, who is our resident weeb.
I am the resident weeb. I do weeby shit on the interwebs. I'm weeb. Hi.
Yes.
I'm cheese. Hi. I run an anime-related YouTube channel, predominantly doing like reviews and stuff for anime. You can find me with the same name over on YouTube. I also stream this with Acid here on Wednesdays, and then we have usually group streams on Thursdays, but it's sometimes during the weekends, kind of depending on scheduling.
Yes.
And I also stream Genshin Impact over on YouTube on Tuesdays, so if you are inclined to look at me fail my way through Genshin, and apparently get really fucking lucky with the gacha.
Yep.
In Genshin, I've done 4 pulls of the gacha.
Cheesy, I have to take a shit. I gotta go. Bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah, I done 4 pulls of gacha in Genshin. I gotten 3 heroes. One of them, which is extremely rare, 5-star hero.